Have you ever felt the weight of judgment from coworkers or family members staring down at the scattered pens and empty cups covering your workspace? We are conditioned from a young age to believe that a cluttered physical environment inevitably points to a disorganized, lazy mind. But the reality of human psychology paints a very different picture. A spotless, minimalist aesthetic is not a strict prerequisite for achieving high-level success. There is a compelling psychological link between this specific brand of physical mess and the processing power of a high IQ brain. To truly understand how top-tier cognitive power operates, we need to look past our societal bias toward visual neatness and toward the way the brain manages its resources. People naturally assume that highly intelligent individuals maintain immaculate order across absolutely every single facet of their daily lives. Psychology reveals the opposite through a concept known as selective organization. Brilliant minds systematically evaluate where their structural efforts actually matter. An intelligent brain actively routes its structural energy into two separate pipelines: physical space and complex digital systems. This effort pours entirely into structuring work systems, leaving the physical space pipeline completely empty. Ideas are structured while the desk is ignored. This physical pileup happens by design. It represents a deliberate filtering mechanism to block out low-value tasks rather than a lack of innate organizational ability. By stripping away the need to maintain a pristine desk, the brain strategically diverts its organizational capacity to protect its primary intellectual workspace. The human brain operates under a strict biological constraint. It has a highly limited, finite budget of cognitive energy to spend each day. This energy budget meter shows what happens when perfectly aligning pens. Mental fuel rapidly drains on trivial tasks. Because deep problem-solving requires massive energy reserves, the brain cuts power to basic sorting, surging all saved horsepower directly into navigating complex, multi-layered problems. Even within the resulting mess, the creator almost always maintains a functional internal map, knowing exactly where specific documents are buried inside the chaos. Bypassing the visual layout of the room is a necessary tactic to maximize actual daily productivity. What looks like a disaster area is actually a display of efficient mental budgeting. This energy budgeting connects directly to the brain's curiosity system, triggering a state known as hyperfocus. When a highly intelligent mind finds a topic that excites it, the brain delivers a significant dopamine reward for engaging with that new, complex information. During these periods of laser-like immersion, the surrounding physical world can essentially cease to exist in the person's immediate awareness. This habit is an accidental byproduct of a brain so deeply immersed in processing data that cleaning tasks do not even register as a priority. This lack of awareness indicates that the brain is prioritizing internal data processing over the maintenance of the immediate environment. We can stop viewing the scattered papers and empty coffee cups as a professional failing and start recognizing them as the footprint of a hyperactive mind at work. The next time someone comments on your disorganized workspace, remember that your environment is a reflection of how you choose to spend your cognitive energy. Prioritizing brilliant ideas and deep thinking over a perfectly tidy room is an act of mental efficiency. This habit is an application of selective organization, a strategy used to maintain peak mental efficiency. To continue decoding the mechanics of the human mind and your own daily habits, hit the subscribe button to see which other traits of high intelligence you might already possess.